Last time on Wasteland 3.
Brago wrote this? That means he knew what McTavish was planning, and he didn't tell a soul.
That's what you think.
Ooh, it's mad.
Come on, couple. Show them how we do it in Vegas.
Copy, Team November. This is Ranger HQ. What's new? Over.
Let's figure out what we got to do next. So we have... I feel like we recruited someone, but now I just don't remember anymore. We have the guys in the prison. Oh no, we sent them to the marshal, didn't we? Shoot, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do here. Man, we got
What if we had animatronic displays, like in the Patriarch's Museum in downtown? Enjoy the displays!
Robots?
Robots are autonomous. Animatronics
Oh, look at
are
that. We just added the
machines.
disco
I don't
bot.
know
Is
what
that because
those
we killed
words
it?
mean, but I'd still shoot first and ask questions later.
Yeah, look at that, guys.
Okay, maybe not.
A plaque next to this disco bot reads, recovered after the Little Vegas nightclub was shut down. We shut it down, guys. But you know what I'm still curious about is we didn't go back up to that one room where those other mercs were. So we should probably go check it back out. Maybe we can get a little bit more experience. And then the other thing, we gotta deliver the cyborg chicken. Is it still alive? It is still alive. All right, let's go deliver that chicken out. So that means we are up to 3 now, right? So we got 3 chickens in here. Yes, look at that. Look at him. He just ran there. He's happy now. He's back home. All right. Who's Private Moisey?
Rangers.
Okay, so let's go back and let us... What are you guys doing? Why are you just hanging out around here? Come on. Let's go. Chip chop. Ooh, what the heck? I've been here so many times, and this is the first time I've ever noticed this. Look at this armor crate. What? This has been sitting here this entire time? What else have I missed? I think that's it. I think that is it, right?
Stay sharp.
I think we can also upgrade our thingy. I'm pretty sure we got something. Yeah, look at that. Where is it? Where does it show up? Do you guys see it anywhere? Oh, it's right here. Oh, that's cool. So we got the disco bot ornament, and we got a wolf skull ornament. Neither looks intimidating. Guess we'll go with the wolf skull for right now. I don't think we got anything else yet. Nope. Does she do anything for us?
Rangers.
Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back now.
Been to the bazaar yet? I hear they got everything money can buy.
Colorado, downtown Colorado Springs. Let's go over here. Let's see, what do we have to do? So we still got to finish this one. Recruit personnel for Ranger Ratio. Brig Jeller, we got that. Medbay Doctor, we got that. An Armory Quartermaster. So that's the only thing that we have left to do. Yeah, and we get that from here. So we just need to return to Sheriff Daisy now. And then I guess we can also finish this one as well.
City back to life.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here they are, back from one hell of a shootout at the Little Vegas. Round of applause for the Rangers, Marshals. Mighty kind of you to hand Brago over. Can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this day.
Nice. Reputation plus 15. New rank loved. Okay.
Your love is after my own heart. Around here, we always remember who our friends are. Before I forget, hand me that letter from Brago. I'll need it for evidence. Thank you. Now, I said I'd owe you a favor if you took care of this for me, and I meant it. Thing is, Delgado owes you too, big time. So I'm sending him over to your base to manage your armory. He'll take good care of you.
Nice.
Thanks again, Rangers. You ever need my help, you know where to rustle me up.
Okay. So we got that done. Looks like we also gained experience. So we leveled up here. Not exactly sure what to get anymore at this point. I mean, I do want to go... I feel like sneaky shit is good just because we can get the traps off. I mean, then again, we do get more sneak attack. So we're going to go ahead and put it into here for right now. Perks. Spirit animal. Animal companions provide you with better passive bonuses. This one's nice. We might go for that one. Then we also have this one. Think you've been spotted? Freeze. Hold your breath and wait beat. Detection time increases. It's not that good. Alarms and traps have 50% chance to malfunction when you set them off. Don't care about that one. Now this one's actually really good. So I think that's the one that we're going to be going for. Sneak attack damage plus 200%. I mean, you put that on a sniper. I mean, that should just be one hit, one kill right there automatically. So I think we'll be going for these two and then this one. So let's go ahead and get Spirit Animal. Now let's see what's changed. Nice, so it just doubled its critical chances now plus 12% instead of 6%. That is an amazing perk. All right, now let's go Mr. Quan, hit the Quan. Same thing, we're gonna go max out coordination for him. Skills. Now, once again, for him, I mean, he's a little weird. He's kind of like a, you know, I mean, it's always nice to have those extra dialogue options. So I'm thinking about putting one in here and then go in here. That way we can get the marksman perk or the mark target perk. And hopefully, at least, I feel like at the place we're at right now in the game, I think level 5 kiss ass is probably what's going to be needed. I've been seeing a lot of, you know, level 5 required things recently. Okay, so let's go to Irv's apartment. Let's go finish off this one. Nope, it's not over there.
The last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Oh, real funny cartoon in there.
Little Vegas nightclub, blood on the dance floor.
Where is it? I think it's over here. Yep. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Nope, he's here. He's here.
Maybe I'll...
Ah, I knew someone wasn't with me. And we still got this weird dude, Satoshi.
Custom C node ref counting in favor of pointers.
Yeah. Say so, buddy. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this.
Do you know where you are going to? Do you like the things that wife is showing you?
Wow, okay. So let's...
world is up. Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts. Eureka!
I don't think we'll set this off because it's...
What's my name?
Looks like
Why don't you tell me my name?
I wonder why we'll set it off.
Home again.
Oh, got it, because it's still duh.
Do you know where you are going to?
No.
Do you like the things that...
Oh, they have a... Look how small their
1, 3,
ranges.
5, 7, 11.
Ooh, shoot.
11.
What,
Sunday, nitro burning funny car.
what is this? What is this? Whoa. Don't set anything off. What is this?
Top.
On the desk, you find a chaotic mess of ancient dot matrix printouts, scientific journals, and dog-eared books. Notes are scrawled upon them in a wild child. Oh my god, am I going to get detected? Am I going to... Oh my god, look how close that is. A computer awaits a button press. Begin the experiments. The computer instantly returns with bold blinking text. No subject found on primary or secondary sensors. Okay,
Sunday, nitro burning funny cars.
Right, well...
Sunday, nitro burning funny cars. Traitors! Traitors, all of you!
Not really sure.
Do I exist? Sunday, nitro
What is this?
burning
Clone
funny
machine.
cars.
Look at this. The machine looks like a dirty glass coffin connected to a makeshift hodgepodge of generators, computers, gauges, and ductwork. The apparatus is obviously advanced biotech, even if it's a bit slapped together. A pixelated video in the corner shows the glass coffins opening and identical men stepping out. They look just like the raving people occupying the room. The cloning device's computer monitor displays some readouts and a blinking cursor. Weird Science 3. Study the data output. The graphs and tables are labeled things like generational decay and biorhythm harmonics. Interestingly, the data suggests that the machine didn't just make the clones, it's emitting some type of signal that's keeping them from destabilizing. Shut it down and they might simply disintegrate. Nerd Stuff 4. Shut down the harmonic signal to destabilize the clones. Let's try this. The machine's low hum sputters and dies. The clones collapse to the floor, choking and gurgling. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Well, that's one way to do it, huh? Let's go ahead and disable this. All right. Well, that is how you play Wasteland 3 without having to fight. You put skill points into things. Science outfit. I still don't know what to do with this. This is kind of weird. Begin the experiments. Yeah, nothing happens there. Well, that was interesting, huh? To say the least. The Clown's Guide. Oh, 10 grenades. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 10 confetti grenades. Come on. I got tricked. Do I have pick lock in? Oh, I do have pick lock in 6. Ooh, look at this. Pocket docks. Nice stuff here. Ah, so it looks like this. Oh, I'm a little scared. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and save. Op will be the test subject. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. Begin the experiment. The computer analyzes both sensors as large volumes of data fill the screen. A small thermal printer begins to spew out reams of information-laden paper. The text is thick with mind-numbing scientific jargon, charts, graphs, cryptic electrical and anatomical diagrams, and some printouts reference books and notes on the table. The title of the textbook stands out: Cloning in Our Time, Dream or Reality. Robotics, Cybernetics, and Cloning, The Future is Now, Cloning Theory and Practice, Life Everlasting, Business Prospectus, A New You. The list continues but one component remains the same. The name on every title page. Professor Erwin John Finster, PhD. Okay. Every ranger knows the name of Erwin John Finster, the director of infamous Project Darwin, and an old enemy of the Desert Rangers. Rosie's tenant, Irv, has some explaining to do. There we go. We also got this. Stink. What does she get? Third eye. Now you know what it means when they say someone's got eyes on the back of their forehead. Ooh, look at this. Critical chance plus 10%. Well, why the hell would we want to get rid of that? Oh, I guess this was kind of like the penalty, huh? One person gets this. In exchange, one person gets this. Well, I mean, hey, what's a clown that stinks, right? I guess we'll keep her the same. We went ahead and leveled up as well. Let's go coordination. Skills. I don't think we need lockpick in 7, at least not yet. I do wonder if we should start putting points into hard ass. Yeah. Can't hurt going with another lockpick in +7. I mean, we get quite a bit of experience, so why not? I think that's everything here.
So, what'd you find in a... Was he making bombs like I said?
He wasn't there, and it's weirder than that.
Weirder how?
Your tenant may be associated with a dangerous scientist. He also has a cloning machine, and we killed several copies of him. It's not safe in there. Please stay on till we find him.
Yeah, you were right. That's weirder than making bombs. Can I at least go in and clean up?
It's not safe in there. Please stay on until we find him.
His security deposit's not gonna cover the repairs, is it? If he wasn't in his apartment, then he's probably at the bookshop in Market Square. Look for a skinny guy, always wearing a lab coat. Let me know what happens.
All right, let's go get this guy.
November, Ranger HQ here. A squad of BAMFs rolled up to Ranger HQ. Rough mercenary types. Their leader goes by Gary Wolf. Claims to be an ex-ranger. Says he has news for you about your old enemy. Seems like the cutthroat take-no-prisoner type. Over.
Bamps?
Badass motherfuckers.
Oh, talking about me. Are they causing any problems?
That's a negative. Some hurt feelings and broken pottery, maybe. But they appear to be friendlies.
Old enemy?
No idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Copy that, Ranger HQ. We'll check it out.
We'll be here. Over and out.
Things just keep getting more and more interesting. So the bookshop should be right here, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere.
Hey, did you ask your wife about your concerns about her?
Aha, here he is. Here's
I don't want
Irv.
to hi. Do you have any books on cloning?
A tall, lanky man is looking over the books on a merchant stand, muttering nervously to himself. Hi, mind if we ask you some questions?
I guess. Who are you?
Ooh, he's nervous. We're the Desert Rangers. We've been helping out Colorado Springs. Yeah, I probably don't want to say that. We're the ones asking the questions. You're Irv, right?
Yes. What do you want? Are you going to arrest me?
We found some papers in your apartment written by Erwin John Finster. Is that your real name? We were attacked in your apartment by a few guys that look just like you. Okay, so here we go.
Please don't tell the marshals, but I'm one of his clones.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, I'm 4th generation, at least. So I'm not as smart as the original. Smart enough to use Dr. Finster's notes to get the cloning machine working again, but not smart enough to make good quality clones. I can't even make one as good as myself, and I'm not that good. Bits of me don't work very well at all.
We were attacked in your apartment by a few guys who look just like you. Any explanation for that?
Oh no! Did you kill them?
I'm afraid we had to.
Oh, poor clones. They never really acted right. I screwed up the formula somehow.
Tell us more about these clones.
Well, Well, I guess I'm kind of afraid to make friends the normal way, so I made them an abnormal way. Only I didn't do it very well. When they came out of the chamber, there was something wrong with them. They were really stupid and really crazy. And they just got crazier day by day. If I hadn't run out of the apartment today, they would have killed me. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
Yes, you are, Irv. What do you know about Dr. Finster?
Oh, Dr. Finster was a genius. He's the only person in the world to have mastered the cloning of humans. He may have become a little paranoid at the end, but that doesn't lessen any of the good he gave to the world.
Not at all.
Until he decided all humans had to die. He was a real humanitarian.
Is Finster still alive?
The original? No, not anymore, but I guess, in a way, as long as I'm alive, he is too, because I'm him.
He pales suddenly and swallows.
I'm him, but not the part of him that wanted to wipe out the entire human race, right? Yeah? I wasn't... You know the
Keep
whole
talking,
nature versus nurture debate, how some things are genetic and some things you learn. Well, that killing everybody part of him, that was nurture. He wasn't born that way, and neither am I swear. You believe me, don't you?
We believe you're not smart enough to threaten the human race. Or we don't believe you, clones can be trusted. Or we believe your story. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, if someone was a clone of someone else, right, who already was hell-bent on destroying the human race, and you already have a clone getting back into the process of trying to make more clones, that's the real problem. This is one of those crossroads in any RPG where you kill the guy and you mess something up, or you don't kill the guy and then you find out later down the road you should have killed the guy. So let's just go ahead and believe the poor guy.
Oh, thank God. So you're not going to arrest me?
We're not. In fact, we're bringing you in, and we're bringing your cloning machine. We could really use a scientist just like you.
You're gonna let me be a real scientist?
Yes, you're gonna work for us.
This is the best! I'm so grateful. I'll do good work for you. I promise.
You are gonna make us a clone army.
Thank you so much.
All right, so let's go turn that quest in. I'm pretty sure it's not done, right? Yep. Let's go collect our 150.
Any word on the loony in number 3 yet, Rangers?
We found Irv, and he won't be coming back. You can clear out his room now.
About time. Gonna take me a week to clean up that mess. What was his deal, anyway?
He's a clone, and he was afraid of being found and arrested, so he hid in his room and made other clones for friends. Probably best to just keep it hush-hush.
Serves me right for asking, I guess. Well, thanks anyway. Here's a little something for getting him out. Oh, my sciatica.
Be seeing you, Rosie.
All right, so we're done here.
Hello, Rangers. This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid. But these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Okay. Well, let's go head over there. If I'm not mistaken, Broadmoor Heights is this way. I think that's this would be the last area of downtown Colorado, which I was not
Little
able to
Vegas
explore.
closed until further notice. City dumps total.
By order of the Patriarch. Only authorized personnel.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas.
There we go. There we go. Although before we proceed, I do feel like Honey Op needs some sniper ammo. This is just gonna be like a recurring thing.
So they killed the Wessons, the Schulers, the Jacksons.
My
Sophia
family will
Gutierrez.
be avenged.
Patriarch said the Wessons are dead.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were
Oh,
here.
this is her place.
Their only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can guess it, I don't mind.
Well, that was easy. I just had to picklock it. Coach gun.
My dearest Lucia, I pray this message finds its way to you, as it is the last I am ever likely to give. Whatever becomes of us, you mustn't blame yourself. I know you would have wanted to be here at the end, but I am glad you are not.
Open the door, Wesson! Time to face justice!
Your mother
Creepy.
and I love you very much.
Oh my
and we
God.
are so proud of you.
This is creepy.
You are destined for great things, Miss Lucia Wesson. I regret that I shall not live to...
Wow. Wow. Talk about brutal. Brutal.
Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
They did a really good job enacting that scene, huh? Gutter snake, new weapon.
Wow.
Whoa!
Really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
I'm poisoned. There's explosives everywhere. Oh, come on! No!
To fight.
Well, I was not expecting that. Oh shoot, I gotta heal. I'm gonna die again. And we got traps everywhere. Why does he sound like a robot? You guys hear that? Why does he sound like a robot when he's running? Am I wearing something? No, I'm not wearing anything that would make him sound like that. That's kind of weird, no? Let's see what we get. Gold insulated power cord. Wow, look at that. It sells for 1,000. Lovely. So we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice Dr. Doom. Okay, now we're gonna go picklock it. I think we got everything now. Yep. Looks like we got, oh, over here. This house had a lot of furniture. Most of it is now blocking this hallway. Ice axe, nice. Bladed weapon.
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around too. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone.
Peer beyond the rubble. It's dark, but you can make out smashed scraps of wood and splintered doors. It doesn't look like the attackers left much of anything
No
behind.
point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing.
Oh, I guess that's it, huh?
Ready to continue.
Hey, boss.
As leaders of the 100 families look on, Isaiah Buchanan passes the flag of the United States of America to his son, the future Patriarch of Colorado, Saul Buchanan, calling upon him to protect and glorify to the end of his days. Patriarch bust. Robots and Rangers for real.
You descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker, slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. You said it would be cool to play a game in the park.
I got a 15! Do I hear anything? You hear a faint scraping sound inside. Like the sound of a skeletal foot dragging across stone. It's coming closer. Did you hear that?
It's just the wind.
Ah! A pale dog! There's a pale dog watching us!
What? Where? I don't see...
It's coming after us! Run!
Okay. I can't tell anymore if it was a video game or not. LB. Now, what is this love letter that I got? Look at this thing. Where is it? Here we go. Ancient love letter. My dearest, I have left a puzzle for you as a test of our bond. This is the first of 3 special locations within the park. Today is Sunday. I am counting the days until we are together again. All right. Everyone loves a nice little treasure hunt. A plaque on this tree says, planted on the day of the Patriarch's birth, Tuesday, April 18th, 2028. This may be one of the 3 locations mentioned in the ancient love letter. Examining the tree carefully, you find a box that someone concealed in the trunk. The wood is grown around it, but a tiny keyhole is visible through a crack in the wood. Lock picking 6. Pick the lock using very tiny tools. The box is bigger than it looks. You pull out a tightly rolled bearskin. Unrolling it, you discover what appears to be an ancient and undelivered marriage proposal, along with quite a lot of money.
I reckon it's a good thing this proposal was never delivered.
Ah, young love. Glad I grew out of it.
I'm assuming this is where we would find the key. For Camilla, the cleverest girl I met on a Monday, noting the reference to a day of the week, like in the ancient love area. There goes that key, which we no longer need to use anymore.
Did you hear what happened in Aspen? All those people taken hostage?
If it's really Vic who has them, they're all as good as dead.
Don't say that to Miriam Knox. Her husband was there, poor woman.
Until the Castillos can get this no trespassing. Nothing to see here.
Now, where do we go? Deputy Marshal Bowen. Here we go.
Please step back, Rangers. I'm not supposed to let anyone near this servitor drone. It's malfunctioning something fierce, and we think it belonged to the Wessons.
Okay, Lucia, you're Wesson. Doesn't that make the drone your property?
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
Maybe Lucia should have a talk with Sheriff Daisy. Are you gonna stop Miss Wesson from accessing her property?
No, I mean, no, ma'am. Please, don't mind me. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
As far as you can tell, the drone is stuck in some sort of loop. Its chassis is banged up, so the damage may have led to an internal fault. Nerd stuff 2. If the robot's operating system crashed, it might initiate a reboot sequence. Mechanics 2. It might be possible to rewire the servitor bot without shutting it off. That would allow you to force a system restart in theory. All right. Mechanics 4. Hotwire the drone and force a full system restart. Nerd stuff 3. Hard crash the drone's brain so it reboots. Well, let's go mechanics. You smell burning plastic. After a moment, some internal fans kick in and the scent fades.
Hey, look at him go.
Locate hidden treasure. I like that. So now what? He actually, look at that. He's got a little string of code going on for him. Now I'm hoping that the
I am very well local private property. Please do not touch.
I'm wondering if the hopefully he's not gonna like take me to the love letter thing. I wouldn't imagine that being no. Okay, so he's bringing us back in here. What's going on here? Right. Well, let's see. Here we go. Looks like we had found something. Here we go. Look at that. Rib cracker. Look at that. Blunt weapon. That looks pretty strong. Nice.
That was Dad. Always thinking ahead.
Yep. It's a good papa. Alright, let's go check this place out.
Mercenaries?
Broadmoor resident.
I wish they'd get a...
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
What is this? Well, this is a church. Requires power. Well, here goes another cyborg chicken. Well, that looks pretty simple. Here goes the switch. That's an easy one. Look at that. Easy. Easy peasy. Sleekly muscular, more raptor than foul, this cybernetically enhanced chicken cuts an unusually menacing figure. It paces and prowls, clearly displeased at your presence. Cold glare. Well, fall in, soldier. You're a ranger now. It does not hesitate. The chicken simply falls into sinuous lockstep, every inch the trained warrior. All right. Well, there goes the other chicken. Ooh, here we go. Kiss ass by 1. Heavy machine gun, some modding. So Quano's kiss ass, right? Is he Mr. Kiss Ass? I forget. Yeah, he is Mr. Kiss Ass. Where would it be? I'm positive I just picked it up. No? Oh, it's in miscellaneous. Got it. Okay, skill book. Increase kiss ass by 1. So let's go ahead and have Quan read that. I didn't even realize we had this stuff here. Increases sneaky shit by 1. So let's go ahead and make her read that. Miriam Knox, Broadmoor residence, Gideon Reyes, priest of the final deluge.
The faith is your soul prepared for the deluge to come.
Got a book here. The Gospel of Nicholas. Let's go ahead and read it. I think we have a couple of these now. So I believe now we have... So we have the Gospel of Nick. No, not that Nick, the other Nick. So this one's clearly different. And yea, did the prophet Nick, who used to work at the Bargain Village Electronics Emporium next to that pizza place that went out of business after the E. coli outbreak, say unto the first followers of the Church of the Holy Deluge, as not the final deluge, the great rain of cleansing fire, give our children a new beginning by washing away all the false trapping of the old world? And then did Nick hold aloft a shatterproof airline coffee pot. Do you still worship this? He asked, and his followers exulted, nay. Then did Nick hold aloft a compact disc jewel, case inscribed Awesome Dance Hits Volume 47, and then he asked them again, do you still worship this? And again his followers exulted, nay. He then held aloft a metal rotary blender, and then a copy of Teen Crush's magazine, and then a resealable plastic bag filled with disposable cameras, probably from a wedding. All were denied by the flock. So with righteous fury and revel, did Nick toss the relics of the old world into the ceremonial fire, which that day was represented by... What? Which that day was... This A doesn't need to be there. Which that day was represented by a microwave hooked up to a hand crank generator because the other Nick lost the flint to make the real fire. Tomorrow shall we incinerate this cursed microwave too, he promised his followers, or possibly next week if we cannot locate the flint or suitable replacement. And the entire flock did rejoice, except for the other Nick, who was still being shunned for losing the flint. Wow, that's great. Now let's read this one, the Gospel of Nicholas. This is a different one. And so did their holy prophet Nicholas commemorate and consecrate the remembrance of the final deluge by leading the congregation in their ceremonial denial of old world consumer goods. I'm assuming this is the same guy. Has not the final deluge, that great rain of cleansing fire, given our children a new beginning by washing away all the false trapping of the old world? Yes, his flock? Yes, they answered as a single choir. Holding aloft those relics that had become the false idols of so many coffee pots and compact discs and gossip magazines, Nicholas cast them one by one into the cleansing fire of microwave, which was called upon to replace the traditional ceremonial flames. The loyal supplicants of the final deluge exulted as they denied the obsolete artifacts that had so deeply contributed to the ruination of humankind before their prophet set each one ablaze. And then did Nicholas conclude the ceremony by promising the inevitable cleansing of the microwave as well, for it was a chief perpetrator of complacence and false idolatry before the gift of the all-consuming holy fire. And the followers of the final deluge did rejoice. Hallelujah. These are some great books. Highly suggest that you guys pick up a copy. Very powerful stuff. Very, very powerful. Guaranteed 100% waterproof and bloodstain resistant. Colorado Springs weatherproofing coat. Nice. Let's talk to this guy. Gideon Reyes. This man looks like he might have been drawn by a mathematician. Precision cut luxury and manicured good looks.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes. Thank you for coming.
We're here about the job radioed in.
Excellent. Allow me to explain. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch.
Well, we're not the most delicate.
You need to know the truth about this city. Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them, but we don't. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you.
Sounds like the problem is the Patriarch's policies. Why punish the refugees for that? Where are these refugees coming from? If the Patriarch doesn't care about these smugglers, we'd be doing this on our own time. Will you pay? Are you expecting us to do this for the public good?
You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us. And the cause, well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed. Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city. Don't put words in my mouth, Rangers. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm merely stating realities. My loyalty to the Patriarch goes without saying. But let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me or not?
If the Patriarch doesn't care about these smugglers, you need to pay us for it.
Oh, of course. And not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything.
Okay. Well, then in that case, we'll look into it for you.
Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs. When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop in time. Thank you for agreeing to help. You goodbye, and good luck.
All right, well, let's talk to her, Miriam Knox. The middle-aged woman murmurs quietly to herself, her hands clasped in prayer. When she notices you standing nearby, she looks up, and you see tears streaming down her cheeks.
Thank God! You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers?
Yes, we are, ma'am. That's us. Need our help?
My husband, my Hardy, was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks. I know it's frightful wicked to hope for the safety of one soul over many, but I beg you, find him. Save him if you can.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our own with Vic Buchanan. If your husband's alive, we'll find him.
The older woman flinches, raises her head again, and risks a smile. There should be an added line of text, wondering how Lucia's voice is so powerful that she is able to clearly articulate the words that she said from across the building.
I didn't see you there, Lucia.
Oh, look at that. There you go. There you go. Exactly. I'm so glad they caught on.
I'm dreadful sorry for your loss.
Lucia nods, but she's too far away to be seen.
We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, if you bring my Hardy home safe, we'll donate all we can to your cause. You mean he's real? I've seen him poking around the church at night, but I wasn't sure if my mind was playing trick. I left him some food, just in case. Corn and scrap metal. He seemed like such a... He's a little on the portly side. Always well-dressed. But he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch. Kind as... Yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. We own... Let me see who... Allie Blue? Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes always wanted to know what things were like when she was young. Oh, thank you. I know you will. Thank you, Rangers.
Okay. Been here. Been here. Been here. Okay. Let us move
Used
on.
to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them.
There's no blood on him. What's she talking about? What are you talking about, Lucia? There's no blood on the streets. Elite Trooper.
You're clear for public areas only.
Tourists.
Oh, Melissa, you're too much.
Oh my god, rich people. Melvin Gilbert and Melissa Howe.
Oh, we're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer.
Fame obscure.
What could you possibly want?
So it looks like I'm just not... I don't have a good enough reputation for these guys, huh? 100 families. Reputation neutral. Alright, so we gotta get our...
Low priority 1. Move to next objective.
At your approach, the servitor twitches and heaves, rising to its full height.
Hello, and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the Broadmoor family.
It finishes with a burst of static and sparks.
What is your business at the Ward Estate?
I want to take all of its stuff. Servitor slumps forward, going inert. Then, without warning, it rouses itself.
Your presence has not been requested. You may not pass. Processing. Insufficient credentials for entry. Please return at a later date. Entry parameters may change in the future. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Show go on.
I thought I had nerd stuff. Who has nerd stuff? 1 point short. I think we were just down here, right? Mm-hmm. Looks like that's it, huh? I think this is the Patriarchs. Yeah, Diligent Joe, I know him.
Yes? Oh, hello. You must be the Rangers.
Bro, we already met.
I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson.
Thank you, Joe.
So normal folks can't see the Patriarch?
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to security concerns. Good day.
He's one heavily guarded man, that's for sure. Thanks. Ooh, creepy music.
You're cleared for public areas only.
This palace used to be a fancy hotel back before the deluge. Wonder if they had the turret guns back then.
Used to get lots of visitors. Not anymore.
Now, what do you guys think happens if I try to just go start digging through their shit?
Stop!
Ah, that's not fun. What happens if I sneak, though? No, it's not gonna work, huh? I'm assuming we probably can't steal anything here, huh?
Well, the old man sure knew how to pick 'em. Not so much how to...
Those were his first 2 wives. They were dead before I was born.
Fur-covered jacket. The oldest monster army masher jacket. Legend says it belonged to an adolescent werewolf who wreaked terror on a small town. A young Saul Buchanan slew the last wearer and took the jacket as a trophy. What is this, teenage werewolf? Yeah, it is, huh? Breather tank. Claim from the body of a breather, 2106. Saw arm. Scar collector arm from the Battle of Pumpkin Center. So he's got like his own museum banner. Looks like the war banner of some Forgotten Plains gang defeated long ago. It's the Bulls. Mask of the Cyclops, last warlord or the monster army.
My family and I were invited to dine with the Patriarch a while ago.
Look at this.
Seemed a bit sad at that table, all by his lonesome.
Adoption records. Melissa Howe. By order of Saul Buchanan, the orphan will be presented as the legitimate heir of Claire Howe. All marshals present during the God Fisher raid are sworn to secrecy. Ooh. Look at this. The papers appear to be the adoption record for one of Miss Howe. Yep, we already read that. You recognize the name Howe from Broadmoor Heights. She was one of the people mocking others as they passed. Interesting. Very large shoes. Genuine payaso footwear spattered with genuine payaso blood. Polite parlor pastimes. The music in the back is creepy.
You're cleared for public areas only. Stop! Only members of the Patriarch's family are allowed back here.
Yeah, that never happened.
Is that it? Let's go speak to him. Look at this guy's throne, man. Who sits in a throne like that, huh?
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in?
Is his... oh, man. He's got, like, instead of, like, the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones with all the swords, his is just bombs and, like, nukes. It's amazing. Everything's going great. I love the place. The base you gave us is a death trap. Everything's going great. Thanks again for all your help.
Not at all. Now, what can I do for you?
Why is this, like, stuck? We have some questions. Have you thought about what will happen to Colorado after you're gone?
Why? Are you getting ideas?
It just seems, as you're not planning to pass the job to your children, it might be time to consider another successor. Have you considered establishing elections? What if we were?
I've got years left to make that decision, Rangers. And I'm certainly not going to make it while all this is going on.
What happened between you and the Dorseys?
Used to be my strongest supporters. Until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me. Until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently, Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before.
Couldn't help notice that you seem to favor your daughter over your sons.
Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her. Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling.
Have you ever considered expanding beyond the borders of Colorado?
The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern.
Wise words, very wise words.
Fine.
Why is it so laggy? It's dialogue options. I'm running at 1 FPS. I don't know if you guys can see that. Jesus. We have a few more questions. Maybe we don't have any questions.
Fine.
So apparently that let's back up drops me to 1 FPS.
Get going, Rangers.
You know, as much as I love this game is way too buggy.
Do not distract me, Rangers.
Where's like the loot?
It quiet in here.
Ooh, here we go.
Hey, you hear about Rosalind's ex?
The love puzzle guy?
Scuttlebutt. I know we're on break, but keep
Vending
your voice
machine.
down.
Ooh, are we gonna get in trouble if we take this? No, we don't. Okay. I'm assuming we can't loot this, right?
No sudden moves. Understand?
Ooh, he's asleep. I wish when we hit crouch, there was an option like once we started moving again. Duty Rouster Terminal. Will I get in trouble if I loot this? Ooh, look at that. Army revolver. We finally got the gun that we need. So we are giving this to my guy. Look at the difference. Oh my goodness gracious. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Let's get this thing loaded up. Let's go with an increased hit chance. Increased barrel. Ooh, 42 to 60 damage. Oh, dear Lord. Look at this thing. Look how beautiful. Let's try it again. Submit shift change. Let's go Rosalind.
Jason. Automated duty roster change.
Here we go.
New assignments are as follows. Guard 042, Station C. That is all.
Well, that works. Now we can go here and check this baby out without getting in trouble. Sneaky, 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 huh? Well, let's bring our sneaky, sneaky girl over here just so we don't like tripwire or anything. It's a pretty creepy computer. There's a door.
This is about what I expected.
Even a century ago, these computers were antiques. What is this? Hidden under the mattress are some old issues of Robot Love magazine and a full-size poster of Ronald Reagan. Is this supposed to be the Patriarch's, Screen is too small and dim to read. Console. Oh, wow. Look at that. This is Morse code. Nerd Stuff 1. Force quit out of the sequence. Reboot the machine. Let's try this. With a few keystrokes, the program ends and the source code is revealed. Valor was attempting to brute force decrypt something, but his rude Goldberg-esque method would take 300 years to finish. Ooh, we don't have this stuff. Okay. Reboot the machine. The terminal goes black as the machine powers down. After a moment, the power cycles back on. The screen fills with scrolling text just like before. Okay. Servers. More computers. Looks like a password protected screensaver. There's another computer. Terminal's not turned on, and then we got a big computer. This terminal's unresponsive. Okay. Parakeets. Liberty Buchanan's desk. Detailed maps of Colorado litter the desk, with towns, populations, and defenses clearly marked. Nice. One paper piques your interest. It's filled with the numbers in neat, orderly rows. All but one of the rows are crossed out. The numbers in that row are -47, +04, -32. Okay. We are just not smart enough to decipher this stuff, unfortunately. Ooh, look at this. A SWAT rifle. Okay. All the Strategist classics. Sun Tzu's Art of War, I've read that. Machiavelli's The Prince, I've read that. Von Clausewitz On War, I've read that. And Musashi's Book of the Five Rings. I've actually read all those books in real life, guys. Five Rings is a pretty good book. The Art of War. I have actually read that as well. It's a very, very big book. Good, very, very good book, but very long book. Old Stars and Stripes. The only thing in this room that's not perfectly clean. Was it an object of veneration or contempt? Ooh, picklock level 10. Okay. That just kind of shows you we are not supposed to be in this area right now. Like, they gave us very easy access with that first door, but... Ooh.
How could anyone live here?
Mounted head, Broadmoor Petting Zoo. Stuffed toy. A cuddly teddy bear with a lot of stab wounds. What does that say? It says wood chip children. The Legend of Bazooka Jim. Sickle. Hunting knife. Casaraghetti. And another sickle. Toaster repair level 8. So not even he can open this, huh? Stretch skin. Is that animal skin or... Freezer. A freezer chest and a fuel can. Tools of every psychopath's trade. Ah, this is his one son. This is the psychopath. Which I'm assuming that would mean this has got to be the other sons, right? So these are not actually... These are not actually, it's not the Patriarch's rooms, it's kids' rooms. Was there another area I wasn't able to get into?
No sudden moves.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll just keep a little mental note. Just a tiny little mental note. That there's a lot of lovely stuff we can loot here if we need to come back.